You know, I've been getting a few questions lately about which G6 uncommon ship is the best for you. So today we're going to cover the 3 different ships, how you should plan which ships to build from the uncommon, the rare, and the epic. In the end, I'm going to give you my personal recommendation. Now, I'll warn you, and here's a hint, it may not be the ship you were thinking of. Let's talk about it because the players matter. Now, in order to have this video be helpful to everyone from the low levels to the highs, let's talk about the ships. First up, we have the G6 Explorer, the Minerva. This Romulan ship's ability is to increase radiation resistance. Next, we have the G6 battleship, the Negvar. This Klingon ship has the ability to increase your asteroid field resistance. Lastly, we have the G6 Interceptor, the Akira. This Federation ship has the ability to increase your ion storm resistance. Does anyone see a theme here? I hope you do. It's all about the hazard resistance. Each section of faction space will have a different hazard type, and you have to look at those types to see where that research or the ship's ability is going to help you out the most. Now, the higher you tier up your ships, the more this is going to enable you to get a greater percentage of that resistance with the ship's ability, but you're also going to unlock additional research in the combat tree that you can actually do research to increase your resistance against those different hazard types. I personally didn't feel like building all 3 ships. I felt like it was a waste. And as I've talked to other players, they agree with me that you can getting all that hazard research, resistance research really is not all that helpful. Okay, so let's move on to the next part, and we'll come back to my personal recommendation, but this part's really important. In fact, you veteran players will know this next point, and it is crucial. One of the biggest thing younger players don't plan on is ship parts. That's right, ship parts. Now, I know that there are other things like artifacts in the game. We're not going to cover that today. That could also help with efficiency for ship parts, other research, and so forth. But honestly, it can be a huge bottleneck. Even with the addition of the Eviscerator and the GS-31 refinery, you may still find yourself with the materials, but not the parts to do your upgrades. And boy, does that suck. So here's my personal recommendation. Look at all the uncommon, rare, and epic ships and pick 1 Explorer, 1 Battleship, and 1 Interceptor for each grade of ship. Oh, and one more thing before I forget, don't forget the Borg Cube. It's a tough ship at later levels, but it will compete with Battleship parts. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, drum roll, please. It's time for my personal recommendation. If you are trying to be the most efficient, which ship would I personally recommend to you? None of them. That's right, you heard me. 0. Nada. Don't build any one of them. Now, before you crucify me in the comments and claim this video is clickbait, let me explain. I did not have this option when I came to this point in the game, but you just may. In this game, certain specialty ships are in fact not one-trick ponies. So what ship would I recommend that you use instead of one of the uncommons? The Revenant. If you had worked on your Revenant, it's a tough little ship and it can handle the hostiles you need to kill through the lower G6 levels. It has the power. On top of that, it has the range to reach those systems that you need to kill those hostiles in. Also, if you can use the Revenant, so I would personally recommend you keep up on the Revenant and tiering it, maxing it as much as you can, it's going to enable you to save your parts for your rare and epic ships. Now, I do have one little caveat I have to add. And the exception to this general guidance that I'm giving you today is that Scopely will sometime come out with difficult loops, and they plan on you having a ship equal to your ops level, whatever that means. Don't ask me I don't do the behind the scenes calculation. I'm just telling you what I know. So keep that in mind when you are deciding on what ship you're going to get here. It's totally not only possible to skip the uncommons, it's possible, but it's very easy to do so in today's game. And if I'm being honest, the uncommons kind of suck anyways. They're not great at PvP. They're meh when it comes to PvE. So not a huge benefit if you want to completely skip those, save your fraction credits and your materials and whatnot. Okay. Now, I want to hear from you. If you're a higher level player, what uncommon did you build and do you regret it? Also, if you like today's content, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it tells me you like this kind of material.